I just had surgery, girl. I wanted to do a video right after surgery because I watched a few people's videos on here and they definitely helped me with like calming my nerves and stuff through the procedure because it is a lot to take in. So I'm planning to do this video in like 2 parts, but I wanted this to be my most timely video. I literally just got home from having surgery probably about an hour or so ago. And as you can see, like I'm a little bit hoarse from the tube going into my throat. And I feel a little like, I guess, shaky from the meds, but not really. Like I feel okay. And I wanted to document my experience for those of you that have to go through this. So I got my, I don't know if the camera picked that up. That's my little hungry stomach. I got my right side of my thyroid removed. And I have been like a ball of nerves. It's been a year-long process, partly due to being in the middle of COVID and that slow process. But then also, when I got to my first surgery date, my iron and stuff was too low, and so they canceled my surgery. All right. So I guess first I'll go through like my experience. My surgeon initially wasn't giving me a lot of information, but she, because I was nervous, had a lot to do with it, but she did an ultimate job. My anesthesiologist, he did an awesome job. All of the nurses, like everybody did an awesome job. I can't even believe how freaking warm they were, y'all. And I had like 2 crybaby moments because I was beyond myself with nerves. So basically, like, I got to the hospital, I had to register, I had to get to the hospital at 5 a.m. I registered, and then they called me back to do my COVID test. It was all up in my nose with this little stinky, it wasn't even a Q-tip, it was like a little bristle, like a miniature, that brush that you would clean bottles with. Forgive my little ashy lips, y'all. They dry. And they did both sides, and it was a little uncomfortable, but because I had to get it done like one time before, I kind of knew what to expect. And the first time I actually grabbed a lady's arm, my reflexes was like, hey, where are you going? But so yeah, I got the COVID test. They do a pregnancy test. And then they put the, I've already taken it out. I don't know if you can see like the little dot right there. They put the IV in. And they gave me like a little drip, what she called Gatorade, until it was time to go down for surgery. And then I went into like the next area, and the next area was where the anesthesiologist came out to say hi to me, and at this time I was in tears again, right? Because I am nervous. Like, I can't even explain the ball of nerves that I'm dealing with. Like, I've already been in constant prayer throughout this process, but I'm definitely in there like, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Joseph, and recalling the word, right? But he comes over, and I'm like in tears, so he like grabs my shoulder, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just nervous." And he's like, "Well, you made it this far, so it's not for you to worry about anymore. It's on us from here." Everybody was like really nice, but of course, like when you're in that moment, you hear it, and but it's just still like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And he's like, I'm going to give you everything that I got. I'm going to take good care of you. You're going to be all right. I have to say that I think the anesthesiologist did like an awesome job, because I was watching other people talk about like how they threw up or they felt like really shaky and jittery. I did feel a little jittery, just like a little bit. But I have to say that I think that that is what made this so awesome. Like right now, I know that I'm still drugged up. Look at my little neck dent back, y'all. Like, hey, I miss my neck so much, y'all. Like, my neck had a hump. um, but like, I think that his work, everybody's work, was just amazingly awesome. But so like, he talked to me. I had to sign another paper. I got to meet the other nurses that would be helping, and you know, they had warm, friendly eyes. They were trying to be comforting and stuff, because that was what it was for me. It was like all eye contact. Like, I needed to see like these people had the fear of God in them, you know, because if I didn't sense like no sort of godliness, it was gonna be cold red. Like, hold up. You is not touching me. But so from there, I went into the operating room. As soon as I came into the operating room, the anesthesiologist was like, let me give her this real quick before she gets over there. And I'm looking at the bed, and they roll me up next to the bed. And honestly, I don't even remember being put onto the bed. Like, I was out before I got onto the bed, okay? And I woke up, and the nurse was saying my name, and I was just kind of looking around. And I think I said, is this real? Like, and she was like, yes. She said, how are you feeling? And I was like, is this my first time waking up? She was like, yes. And then I told her that I needed to talk to my daughter. I was like, I need to hear my daughter's voice. And I just started looking around, getting my bearings. I could see the clock in front of me. I had to be there at 5 a.m. My surgery started at 7 a.m. sharp. The clock in front of me when I woke up said 10:50, like 10:52 or something like that. So it had been some time that passed. And man, I got to hear my daughter's voice. And my gratitude is so high. My gratitude is so high. I'm going to do different parts of this video, because if you have to go through this, I definitely feel like these videos can be of comfort and of help to you, because let me tell you, like, my nerves were so bad. My nerves are so bad. I'm going to record that separately so that I could talk you through my experience, but I just wanted to be able to show you me directly after surgery, y'all. I'm coming at you barefaced with no filter. I'm dry, I'm ashy, I'm tired. You can see I still got the dark circles. My iron has definitely improved. I'm going to continue with that. I'm going to more so move towards plant-based iron sources. So I got like some stinging nettle. You know, I've been eating my vegetables and things like that. But as far as a supplement, I'm going to find a plant-based iron supplement. I made it. Like, I made it through surgery. And you will too. Alright, you will too. If they put a tube down my throat, that is what I am more so feeling right now. That's what this little piece of tape right here is from too. Like, it's a little sticky. But like, I'm more so feeling that when I swallow. I can feel the pressure, and I can feel the pain and stuff in this area. And this was some marking that the doctor did. I don't know what that marking is about, but that's what she did. And I guess there was a shot here. I didn't cut off my bracelets and stuff like that, because I was like, yeah. made it. um, I actually feel better. I had so much pressure in my neck, y'all, and I actually shrunk my nodule. My nodule was huge. I was shrinking the nodule. I was following somewhat of a strict diet, but not to the T, which is why I decided that I really need to go ahead and get in there and have surgery. I had hurt those cells as well, which, as you know, can become very serious and spread very quickly throughout the body. Or not, as you know, but I'm telling you. And I was let's see, I wasn't following the diet to the T, but I was doing a whole lot better, like as far as things like, I'm gonna list that in another video. Okay, I just wanted to record this real quick. I made it through surgery. I actually am feeling pretty good. I don't know what it's gonna be like when all the numbing and stuff wears off, but as of right now, I feel very good. I immediately feel that there's no pressure, like, because that bad boy was sitting here. I'm definitely going to include some pictures and things like that. But that bad boy was sitting right there, especially at its biggest, and it was putting pressure on my ear, and it was just uncomfortable. Like, I couldn't lay in certain positions, and you for damn sure did not see my indent, y'all. I used to be mad at that indent, like that indent made me look scrawny and hungry, but I'm so happy to see it, like, it's back. Like, I made it, y'all. I made it, and I feel good. And I'm gonna definitely record some more information. I hope that this helps. If you have any questions, drop them. I will definitely answer to the best of my ability. But that was my thyroid lobe removal experience. I'm fresh out. I drank a lot of cold apple juice. That was the bee's knees. That was it right there. The bedpan though, like, because they bring you a bedpan, because I was drinking so much apple juice. I had to go to the bathroom, and the bedpan is like so confusing, because like we spend our whole lives learning not to pee in the bed, and definitely not while laying down. So like the first time I went to the bathroom, I didn't really feel like I got to empty out my bladder, so I had to ask for the bedpan again, and then by that time I got a little hang of it. I ordered these little tube top bras from Amazon, because I thought that like I was gonna have to, I would need something to like cover up my boobs during surgery and stuff. But y'all, the nurse was like, get naked. She didn't say get naked, but she said take everything off. Like, everything? I was like, everything? And she was like, everything. And the reason why you have to take everything off is because if they have to like shock you or something like that, you know, they just need access to your body, and it could cause a burn or something, she said. So I took off my waist beads and my anklets. Like, that was a no. So you be naked underneath that little robe, but lots of warm blankets and things like that. So don't be afraid to communicate your needs. And you know, you deserve to be comfortable and well taken care of. Let me tell you, I probably had like about 5 apple juices. And we made it. I made it. And you're gonna make it too. If you need to hear this, you are going to make it too. All right. Till the next video, I'll give a little bit more detail of the experience, because it was not this feeling of happiness that I have right now. Like, it was this year, right? But I didn't come through it with nothing, and I'm gonna share it next time. Bye.